good, friends and families? How are you all doing? Happy Sunday to you all. It's your girl Estelle, and I'm back again this week with a new video and a new recipe to share with you all. It's a recipe from Ivory Coast, Côte d'Ivoire, and it's called Kedjenou de Poulet. And it's a recipe that you can eat it on its own or eat it with a side, and it's very delicious, guys. And as always, I'm pretty sure if you watch the video till the end, you would love this recipe and you may want to give it a try. So my friends, without further ado, let me show you how to make it. So friends and families, to get started into my cooking pot, I've got some chicken pieces which I have already pre-washed and cleaned, ready to cook, and they are hard chicken. Some people call it boiled chicken. You could use your regular chicken, but you wouldn't get the same taste, guys. And you can find this boiled or hard chicken, you call it, in your local African shop. I'm sure if you use that for this recipe, you would definitely love it. So guys, before I start, I've got a quick explanation for you guys here. Normally, all the seasoning and vegetables that is used in this cooking, especially when it comes to the vegetables, they all go on one go. What I mean by that, the seasoning goes in and then the vegetables get chopped and added in, followed by cooking it until it's fully cooked. And I've already done a video about the original version of how to cook this, and I will link the video for you guys so you can follow up and see how the original version of this dish is done. But today I'm going to show you a different way of how to make this chicken soup, which is called Kedjenou, and it's a very popular dish in Ivory Coast, obviously, and everybody loves it. So today's video is a different way of how to do this, and I can't wait till you guys tell me what you think about it. Yes, guys. So guys, the ingredients I will be using for this part of the cooking are some salt to taste, and next I will be adding 2 of my homemade green seasoning, and then to that I will be adding some pieces of dried bay leaves, and next I'm adding 2 tablespoons of chicken seasoning, and to that I will be adding 1 tablespoon of crushed Knorr seasoning, and next I will be adding about 3 tablespoons of blended garlic, 4 tablespoons of blended ginger, 2 medium size of blended white onions, and I'll follow up by giving it a mix. And after mixing it, I'm going to add just a small portion of fresh basil, and then finally I will add a red scotch bonnet peppers, and then I will cover it and let it cook for about 10 minutes. Okay, friends and families, it's time to check our soup. It's been 10 minutes since I'm medium cooking this. I will give it a quick stir, and after stirring it, the next ingredients I'm going to add are 1 carrot peeled, a portion of fresh ginger, 3 fresh tomatoes, and 2 red onions. And I'll add some water to it, and I'll cover it and let it cook until all the vegetables inside are cooked. Okay guys, it's time to check, and this time I'm going to remove the tomatoes, the onions, and the ginger that I put earlier on, and I will give it a blend prior to adding it to the soup. So friends and family, before I add the blended tomatoes in this part, I'm going to remove the chicken out of the pot, and I will take the soup and basically serve it back into the pot. And the aim for that is because I'm trying to keep the soup nice and smooth without any bits except the chicken. So here we go. I've removed the chicken, and now I'm going to add it back to the pot. And then next is my blended tomatoes. As you can see, I'm going to also serve that and let all the paste goes into the pot, and then followed by adding the chicken soup I removed earlier on, and I'll continue to serve until all the liquid is out. And then once it's out, next what I'm going to add is roughly a tablespoon of grounded black peppercorn. Here again, I'm going to add about 4 tablespoons of blended ginger. Yes, guys, this soup has to have a bit of a kick. And so, voila. So I'm going to stir it up. And next, I'm adding red scotch bonnet pepper. Then I'll cover it and let it slow cook for another 5 minutes. Okay guys, it's time to check our soup, and I'm going to give it a stir, and after stirring it, I'm going to add 2 large bay leaves. Yep, this soup must have all the flavor that is needed. Then I will re-add my scotch bonnet peppers, and I'll give it a stir and cover it, and basically let it fully cook now. And that will take between 5 to 10 minutes on a slow cook. Alright friends and families, it's time to check our final stage. Et voila, our Kedjenou chicken soup is cooked. It's smelling good in here, guys. Alright, so we will finish that by garnishing the soup one more time with a handful portion of fresh basil, and I'll give it a stir. After stirring it, it will be time to turn the fire off and let it rest for at least 5 minutes before serving. In Ivory Coast, guys, this dish is usually served with achike. For those of you who don't know achike is made from cassava and is then turned to couscous. So in the local language, it's called achike. And the achike, you could find this easily in most African shops. And I've already uploaded a video on YouTube about how to make your achike prior to eating. And I will also link that video for you to follow up and see how it's done. And it's also served with rice. So you have 2 choices of side that you could use to eat with this soup. Alright friends and families, this brings the end to today's video. I hope you've liked today's video. And if you did, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And if you ever tried the recipe, leave a comment in the comment section below to let me know how it has turned out. And also don't forget to share my videos with your friends and families. And if you are new to my channel, and if this is your first time watching my video, thank you so much for tuning up. And please don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and also share my videos with your friends and families. Alright friends and families, until then, I will catch up with you in my next video. Bye all.